All right, 1985 Ford Mustang GT, you know, Foxbody. Put the key on. All right, I can crank it, but I have a flasher. There's nothing. See, no flash, no flash. But if I do this just a little bit, see, I turn it off just that little bit. I put it back forward all the way. Nothing. Now I got power, obviously. You see my lights on, my tach's on, right? See, I'll shut it off. See, my tach is on. So I got power. Everything seems to work. Gas gauge rises. So everything seems to work. The vehicle start and run, but the flasher will not flash. But if I back off just a little bit, it'll start flashing. Now look at, everything's still on. Everything's still on, but if it's sitting in this position, the car won't stay running. It'll shut off. So if it's here, the car will stay running. It's good, but no flash. If I back it off, now I got flashing, and the car won't run. It'll shut off. So I'm gonna get in here and change this ignition switch, or ignition lock cylinder, I think is what they call it. So we'll get in there. It's gonna be hopefully pretty quick. So let's get started. All right, now we're in here. I'm gonna take this out. This is the one I got. Part number. I don't know why you can see that. So I got the whole unit. So the keys and that. I don't know which one you have. You could have the same one. I don't even know if that one's right. That's just what the part number says. So let's get in here. It's 6 bolts, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 bolts. Phillips head. Okay. I'm guessing 5 bolts, because I don't feel that one doing it. Oh, wait, there's a bolt there. Oh yeah, you're gonna want to disconnect your battery for this too. I did that just in case. Nope. Here's the phone. Alright, there's that. I think that's all of them. Okay. That's out of the way. That's for my tilt. Watch your hazards. Make sure you don't hit it. There's part of it. Let's take this. Where's this wire go? Somewhere down there. Let me look. It goes. You ever have that moment where you got deja vu? Well, this is one of those moments. Oh, how does that? That's gonna be a fun one to fish out. Here, you guys can come see, right? You come see what I'm looking at. See? Right here. There's a wire down here. It goes all the way down. It shoves in between here and then plugs in down here to this. Right there. We're going to unplug it from down here at this little junction, see? I don't know. Sorry for the bad camera angles. And then we're going to turn it to the fully on position and then press in this little button right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a little button. Let's take a look. Let's see. It's right there. This wire right here follows all the way around to the key switch. See? Unplug that. Let's try not to break this clip unplugging it. There we go. There's that. Here, come in. Put your key in. Turn it all the way to the on position, you know, where you'd be cranking it. All the way there. All the way to the on position. And then right here, underneath, there's a little button. Right here. You're going to press this button and then pull the whole key switch out. There you go. Look at that. Easy peasy. First, let's see here. It looks like the same one. Yeah, it looks the same to me. What do you guys think? Does that look the same? I think it looks the same. Now we're going to take this one, the spot that says lock is up top. We're going to turn it forward all the way. See? all the way forward. And then it should be the same thing to get it back in. You just got to line it up. Well, huh. I don't see anything in there that's stuck. No, you guys see anything? I don't think you see anything. Let's see. No, definitely don't see anything in there. It's just being a pain in my butt. There we go. Okay, clipped in, as you could hear. Now, to lock it back in, because that little button's not into place, just turn the key all the way back. And there we go. Now it's in. Oh, I have a little safety lock, I don't know, right here that I gotta press to get the key out. But there we go. Got it all back together. It's like 6 bolts, so let's see. First, key on. Okay, that's lit up, that's good. The gas gauge is moving, as we can see. It's moving. Ooh, half tank. I mean, that's like 6 gallons. Oh, yeah. I gotta have a connection issue somewhere. Well, that's how you change the ignition switch, at least. Okay, see, it's on. No flash. All right. Okay. If I push down here, let me try to get a better angle for you. Not a flash. I let off. Stop flashing. So it's definitely a short somewhere. We're gonna take that cover back off and take a look. Okay, get it back off. I believe it's in the ignition switch itself. See right there. Let's set this light right here. See, it's not butted up tight. It's plugged in all the way, but it's not up tight. So it started working after I pushed up on that. As you can see, it's got a gap. So that's the ignition switch. I'm sure that's the problem. Got a hold of the parts store. It's like 25 bucks, but it won't be here for several days. So that is zip tied it. You know, I mean, that's practically factory now. So look at that. For now, I'm gonna zip tie that. See where that goes. I hope this helped you guys out. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get all this back together and probably sit around and relax. So if you like it, subscribe, show the channel some love. Don't have too much fun without me.